Get all night. Ladies and gentlemen, for your first act tonight, David!
Well, I'm the one that come wide. The others come far. I've not been a comedian for long, and it's not easy being a comedian. You have to write material and things like that. And I've got a very supportive, beautiful wife. I mean, I wake up every morning happy, and then she wakes up, and the mood change. But I tried to write some material recently for this, and my wife's one of these wives that always likes to interrupt. So, you know, I go to my room, she follows me, I get my pen out, she stands in front of the mirror, I go to write, she strips. I'm just about to put pen and paper and she calls me Tagata, which means cat in Greece. In Greek, not in Greece, well in Greece as well. And she's there, standing in front of the mirror and she's like, Gata, Gata, Gata! I'm like, oh, what, I'm trying to write here. She went, since I've had this baby, my stretch marks are not going. I went, yeah, whatever. Let me just write. So anyway, I put pen to paper and I started writing jokes, and I went to a pub recently, and at this pub they had this competition, and the competition was to try and make this donkey in the garden laugh, and you win drinks for a week, free drinks for a week. People were going in and out of the garden, and no one was making it laugh. And I said to the landlord, I said, do you mind if I give that a try? He said, yeah, go ahead. I went out there, I went up to the donkey, I whispered in his ear, and he laughed his head off. Anyway, so I got him laughing. So I went back to the barman went, well done, you've got free drinks for a week. I come in every night, Monday, donkey's still in there. Every time the landlord finds it funny, or the customers find it funny, Tuesday, still, and it's still funny. Come Wednesday, people were a little bit annoyed about it, still going on. Thursday, people were trying to kill it. Friday, they wanted to eat it. Come Saturday, there's a new poster. Tomorrow, come in for the competition. Whoever can make the donkey cry, get free drinks for a week. So, people go out there, they're going out there trying to make this donkey cry. He was still in hysterics. I don't know whether because he saw me or he just kept going and going. I said, do you mind if I give it a try? He said, go on, you make it laugh. Anyway, I went out there, I went out to the donkey, turned back around, come back inside, and the donkey's in tears. And I'm like, wow, you've won free drinks for a week again. He said, but, please tell me how you did it. I said, well, it's quite simple. I said, on the first attempt, I went out there, and I went up to him, and I whispered in his ear, I've got a bigger dick than you. And it made him laugh all week. He said, okay, but how did you make him cry? I said, well, I showed him. Gata! Oh, what now? Oh, look, I've got cellulite from having the baby. Oh, whatever, just let me carry on writing. I'm writing jokes here. So I pen to paper again, and I wrote about when I used to have children. I've got children, I didn't used to have them, they're still around. But they were younger, and we decided to get a dog. We got a German Shepherd. My eldest, still young at the time, he said, Dad, can I name the dog? I said, yeah, go on. He said, can I name it after my favourite cartoon villain? Yeah, why not? He said, it's the one from Incredibles. I looked at the dog, he's black, white, got a little bit of orange in his hair. I went, okay, we'll call it Syndrome. What's wrong with that? So, gave Syndrome dinner, stroked Syndrome, he was good. I took him down the park on the lead. I let him off the lead, he ran up, jumped up at this disabled kid. I went, down Syndrome! Turned around, they looked at me and went, no, I'm not, I'm just from Mansfield. Gata, look at me. Oh, my clothes ain't fitting no more. Just let me write, I'm trying to write here, will you? And I thought, I need to put something together, I need to do something here. So I thought, I remember when I went to France. I don't know if you've ever driven in France. You've got all these chevrons on the road, a bit like some of the motorway here. And it says, stay 2 chevrons apart. Well, I was annoyed. I got a speeding ticket. It wasn't my fault the car in front of me was going 90 miles an hour. But it's not all bad, because I parked in town the other month, and I got this yellow sticker on my window and it said, parking fine. I walked around my car, I had a look, I went, it's okay, I could have gone a bit closer to the curb. But that's not where it ended. Like, before I come out tonight, like during the day, obviously, because postmen don't work at night, I had a letter, and it said, parking fine, still outstanding. I thought, it's been on my drive for a month, but I'll accept. Does anyone else had such experiences from the council? Brilliant, isn't it? Apparently there's like a £250 bonus or something, I don't know. Because I didn't accept it in the first 90 days. Gata, look at me, I've got grey in my hair now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really struggling here, just let me write and write. So I'm still writing away, and I thought, I'll write a couple of quick jokes. And but before I did, I needed the toilet, so I went in the toilet, and as I went in the toilet, I got all her underwear all over the floor, and I got bra stuck on my foot. I went, oh, it's a booby trap. I come back out, I went back to my seat, and a book fell on my head, and I was like, oh, I've only got myself to blame. Anyway, I got burgled a couple of months back. It didn't touch anything in the house. The house was spotless, but he went in my fridge, poured milk everywhere, ate some of my cheese, broke all my eggs, opened all my yogurts. I was like, how dare he? Gata, look at me. I've not got my olive skin no more living over here with all that weather. I was like, oh, it's terrible. I'm like, oh, come on, just let me keep doing this. I need to get through this night. I need to write these jokes. It just got worse and worse. I thought, you know what? I'll tell a story about me being a bus driver. And I'm like, as a bus driver, I call us transport prostitutes. Because our job is to curb crawl. We pick up paying customers. We give them a good ride, and then we've got to get them off at the end. But it's not just the driver. The customers are just as bad. They can run out to me, fuck me, I can't, I'm driving. No, do you go all the way? I said, no, I finish in town. He's like, fuck it, I wanted it on my face. And then I had another woman coming behind her, and she's like, can I have a 260 for an adult, and can I have £1 for the child? I went, whoa, we're not in Rotherham. But it don't stop there with the driving. So I brought a BMW recently, and like most BMW drivers, I got pulled over. I've never been pulled over before, alright, I might be from London, but I've never been pulled over before. Anyway, I got pulled over, the police are looking around my car, and they opened the boot, and they found all this Class A in my boot. I was like starting to swear. And the policeman said to me, can you explain all this Class A in your boot? And I was like, I'm their teacher. And luckily enough, he believed me. And then I finished my trip and dropped them off in Rotherham. Gata! I keep telling you all these things about me, about my cellulite, and I'm looking at them, I'm going, oh, you do have cellulite. Yeah, I've got stretch marks. Yeah, I've put on weight. Your hair is going grey. She went, please, tell me something good about myself. I said, well, your eyesight's improved. I ended up sleeping on the couch that night. So, yeah, well, it's not one of the greatest things. But it did stop her from interrupting after that, and I managed to carry on writing. And so I wrote a song. I thought I'd write the song that I first sung when I met my wife, which got her interested in me. And it goes a little like this. You might know the tune, but it's, I've got a big wheelie and it drives me insane. I can't find a fanny that can cope with the pain because it's twice the size of your insides. You would wish that you had died if you want me. I am hung like a donkey. So please don't cry when I put my penis between your thighs, because a girl like you needs my massive genitals. And that's me, I think. I think I've done my time, so thank you very much.